Hello everybody, Brad Johnson here. And in this video, I got another free healing technique for you. Yes, another one. And this video, we're going to be talking about the brand new free technique that is called the Abidance Method. So what is the Abidance Method about? My goodness, Brad, you're giving all these free techniques. We got the prana transmission technique, we got the BCR technique, we got cord removal healing, we got release ball method. Now you got Abidance Method. Well, this one's the simplest one of them all. So, come on, brother. Weren't the other ones pretty simple? They're pretty simple, yes. This one's even simpler, right? And this is going to be a method that I'm going to be teaching in a much more deeper way when I go to the UK here in August. So again, I'm doing the Kundalini and Inner Practices Stonehenge tour. Between July 30th and August 6th, and the deeper teaching of this Abidance Method is going to be demonstrated. Right now I'm kind of giving you guys the shorter version, the simple version, but there's a lot more greater depth to it, which will be shared on that tour. And then when I come home after that tour, I'll have some more information and I'll do a deeper video as well too, pertaining to the Abidance Method. And what is the Abidance Method all about? Well, again, if you've looked at my other free techniques that again are available on my playlists on my YouTube channel, like again, prana transmission technique, like release ball method, like BCR technique, like cord removal healing or conflict elimination, we're looking at the Abidance Method. Like I said, it is the simplest one of them all because there's nothing in regards to gestures that we're doing. We're not creating chi balls. Okay, we're not Om chanting into our hand. We're not going into breath work, calmness, reinforcement, right? Those are, again, very, very simple. But this one, by far, represents the most simple one. And so all I really want you to do right now is I want you just to feel into yourself, as we're going to start off with the Abidance Method right now. I want you just to feel into yourself and just ask, how was my day today? How was my day today? Maybe you had a really good day, right? Let's say, for instance, you had a really good day today. Nothing you can really complain about. Good. I'll ask you, how was your day yesterday? It was still okay. Okay. How was your day before yesterday? And we just keep going down the line until we find something. Oh yeah, it was probably about 3 or 4 days ago I had this. Okay. So even if we find something today, great. Okay, we'll stick with that. But if you don't find anything today that happened, and you go back to yesterday, the day before that, the day before that, and we're just looking at anything that represents a challenge, right? We're not having to go so deeply into traumas with the Abidance Method. We're just tackling what we can recall at hand. Okay, that's what makes this a little bit different. We're not looking for the deep traumas, even though we do want to get to that. But what the Abidance Method is doing is it's helping you just to identify, how was my day today? What did I go through? Were there any challenges? Were there any tough spots? Was I in physical pain? Did I have an emotional conflict? Was I triggered by anything, right? Just something that really took me out of my peace. Something that really just took me out of any form of happiness, something that made me feel unhappy, something that made me feel uncomfortable. I want you just to look at that right now. Let's say, for example, today something happened. I did have a challenge, okay? Now I want you just to think of that challenge. Okay, I want you just to be made aware of it. Okay, we're gonna ask the question now. Who is it that has this challenge? Okay. And I could ask you, how did this challenge make you feel? Okay. Who is it that has this challenge? How did this challenge make you feel? Okay. And the final thing I'm going to ask you, are you ready to let this challenge go? Okay, so if you are ready to let this challenge go, and all I want you to do right now is I want you just to abide, which means we're not thinking of anything. We're not stumbling over this challenge or anything of that nature. All I want you to do is to abide. I want you just to stay perfectly still. I want you just to look at that challenge. I want you just to see it for what it is. And all I want you to do is abide in surrender. Surrender it. Can you surrender it more? Go ahead. Can you surrender it more? Do it. Can you surrender it more? Let it go. Can you surrender to it? Which means, can you release it? Can you let it go? Can you discharge it from your being? So I want you just to look at that challenge and just ask yourself the question, can I surrender to it? Can I surrender? Yeah, I can surrender. Good. Can you surrender more? Yes. Can you surrender even more? Can you surrender? Can you let it all go? I want you just to stay with that. Can you surrender to it? Can you let it all go? Can you discharge it from your being? And take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Ask yourself how you're feeling right now. How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Do you feel more enriched? Do you feel more at peace? Do you feel that surrender? The answer is yes. Very good. Now here's where the abidance comes in. Right? That wasn't the abidance. No, this was the process to moving into abidance. What I want you to do right now is I want you to take that feeling that you're feeling right now, after all that surrendering work that you did, after all that letting go that you've done, I want you to hold on to the feeling. I want you to hold on to that now feeling. I want you to hold on to it. And I want you to abide there for 1 whole minute. Let's abide in that happiness moment, that moment here and now of feeling yourself surrendered, feeling yourself letting go, feeling that beautiful charge that you now feel. For 1 minute, here we go. Another deep breath in and let it out. So how are you feeling overall? You see, not only did we surrender to the challenge that you had, and we kept going deeper and deeper into surrender, kept going deeper and deeper into letting go, kept going deeper and deeper into releasing, kept going deeper and deeper into discharging all of that. Right? Because I'm going to ask you, did you get it all? Did you get all of it? Yeah, maybe you'll scan yourself. So, I got a little bit here. Okay. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Did you get it all? Did you get it all? Did you get it all? Yeah, I got it all. Great. How do you feel? Oh, wonderful. Okay. Before you even answer me, I want you to abide there. I want you to take 1 minute to just abide to that new now feeling. And that's it. right? This doesn't involve any particular form of gestures, nothing with mantras, right? Nothing in regards to visualization, nothing of that nature. This is the simplest of the simple. The Abidance Method really is just a two-step method. So as we are aware of our challenge, we go into step one. Step one is surrendering to the challenge. And we go a little bit deeper, and we go a little bit deeper, and we go a little bit deeper, right? So I keep reminding you, are you ready to let this go? Are you surrendering? Can you surrender more? Can you surrender more? Can you surrender more? Right? Someone may feel stuck. So I don't know if I can surrender more. And I would just go back to the question, who is it that feels stuck? Well, I do, all right? So why do you choose to feel stuck? All it takes is the ability to let go. All it takes is the ability to surrender. Do you have the power within yourself to surrender? You may say, yes, I can do this. I can do this. Good. I just want you to surrender a little bit more. Good. How is that feeling when you're surrendering? Yeah. Okay, is it still there? Yep, and surrender more. Surrender more. Let go more. Discharge more. Until you feel like you've got it all. I ask how you're feeling. Oh, I'm feeling. Oh, before you answer, let's abide. Let's abide in that now moment feeling. And that's step two. Once you have completely surrendered to the challenge itself, step number two is abiding to the new now moment feeling. I want you just to abide there just for a minute, 1 minute. And feel free to get a stopwatch, feel free to use your phone, and just time yourself with 1 minute. I want you just to feel that fresh, beautiful, new, now moment feeling. Right? With your eyes open, with your eyes closed, whichever you prefer. Don't worry about posture. We're just looking at that new, fresh, now moment feeling. And you abide there for 1 minute. How do you feel after that 1 minute? You feel on top of the world. You feel greater than greater can be expressed. You feel amazing. You feel wonderful. You feel pure. You feel in harmony. You feel in tune. You feel perfect. That's the Abidance Method. Okay? The elevator version of it. So the deeper version of it is going to be taught when I go to the UK, when I go to the Stonehenge Kundalini and Inner Practices tour. And then when I come back, I'll be teaching the deeper version of this. So when you work together with the nature of the Abidance Method, the first thing we want to do, like I said, is just discover the challenge that you're going through. Don't worry if it's something on an emotional level. Don't worry if it's something on a traumatic level or anything of that nature. I want you just to identify the challenge. How was my day today? How was my day yesterday? How was my day the day before, right? You may want to get a notebook out or use your phone or use your tablet and start writing that down. Let me look at my past week. Great. Once I've done that and I'm starting to get used to working with surrendering and then abiding in that new, beautiful, fresh, now moment feeling, I can go deeper. I can look into my childhood. I can go back to when I was 5 years old because I remember these really big challenges that I had. These challenges were just overwhelming. They were so intense. Okay. So I want you just to look at that challenge, right? Let's go back into the younger years right now. Let's try another one. Okay. Let's go back into the younger years. Let's say that you're looking at yourself as a young man or young woman. You realize you had a challenge there. That challenge just pops up into your awareness. Okay. And I want to ask, who is it that has this challenge? You say, well, I do. All right. How are you feeling right now? Okay, you may describe what the challenge is. I ask yourself, are you ready to surrender to this challenge? Yes. Okay. I'm going to assume you're going to say yes. Okay. So I'm really just sticking with those three questions. Who is it that has this challenge? I do. How do you feel with this challenge? Like that, okay? Maybe I'm angry, maybe I'm sad, maybe I'm fearful, Maybe I'm jealous. Maybe I felt like I wanted approval, whatever it may be. I ask you now, are you ready to surrender to this challenge? So these are the 3 challenge questions. Who is it? Who is experiencing this challenge? How do you feel regarding this challenge? And are you ready to surrender to this challenge? Okay, so you go through those 3 questions, all right, just as I've shared with you now. And I'm asking you now, as ask that question, are you ready to surrender to this challenge? I'm going to assume you said yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. All right, can you surrender? Can you surrender to this challenge? Can you surrender even more? Can you surrender even more? Can you completely let it go? Can you let it go completely? Can you completely discharge it from your being? Can you completely surrender to it? Is there any left? If there is, surrender to it more. Anything left? Surrender to it more. Is it still there? Surrender to it more. Are you free of it? Anything left? Surrender to it, let it go, discharge it completely. And just keep surrendering, keep surrendering, keep surrendering, till you don't even really feel it anymore. Is it still there? Is it still there? Is it still there? You may come to the point now and say, no, bro, it's completely gone. Great. Now that it's completely gone, take a deep breath in and out and observe how you're feeling now. Now that that is absent. The challenge is absent. You've surrendered to it. You've let it go. You've discharged it. You've released it. Okay? How does it make you feel? Okay? So before you even say a word, I want you to abide in that fresh, new, now moment feeling. Abide in that fresh, new, now moment feeling. Let's take another 1 minute of silence and just abide in that now moment feeling, beginning now. And deep breath in, deep breath out. And so, how are you feeling now that you have abided in that beautiful, fresh, new, now moment feeling? Okay? It's more than just the idea of just feeling great. Okay? You are completely savoring. You're savoring that feeling of being great, realizing that that is who and what you truly are. That's the entire nature of the Abidance Method. You are abiding in your natural state of being. You are abiding in your nature. And your nature is the happiness, it is the joy, it is the love, it is the bliss that you are feeling when you completely surrender to whatever that challenge was. And that's really all I call it, is just a challenge. Could be an emotional conflict, could be a mental trauma, could be physical pain. Brad, are you saying that this can work with physical pain? Absolutely, right? Because what makes physical pain worse is our reaction to it. When we are surrendering through step 1, we're not reacting. That is the very reason a physical, emotional, mental challenge exists. You react to it, right? If I pinch myself really, really hard, and it gets really, really painful, and I'm pinching myself so hard, okay, it's throbbing quite a bit there. It's really, really throbbing. It's really, really throbbing. Okay, well, okay. We're going to go ahead and clear out that physical problem. We're going to clear out that physical challenge, right? So who is it that has this physical challenge? I do, right? What does the challenge feel like? Okay, well, it's this throbbing pain in that sense. Can I surrender to this challenge? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to let it go, which means I'm not going to react to it. And I'm surrendering. And I'm surrendering. And I'm surrendering more. And I'm surrendering more. I'm going deeper into surrender and deeper into surrender. I'm letting it all go. I'm letting it all go. I'm discharging it. I'm discharging my reaction. I'm discharging everything that represents the association to this pain. I'm completely letting go of reaction. And I'm letting go more. And I'm letting go more. I'm going deeper and deeper and deeper in surrendering it completely. And I'm no longer reacting to it. As I'm no longer reacting to it, pain is completely subsiding away. Doesn't even bother me anymore. I've completely surrendered to the reaction of it. And it's like, even if there's a little bit of a pulse there, it doesn't bother me anymore. Completely surrendered to it. Completely let it go. I have ended reactions to it. Okay, I check in. I completely released all of the reaction pertaining to that physical pain. Yes, I have. Great. We get that wonderful, fresh, right, new now moment feeling, and we abide there for a minute. And that's all you're doing. Right? After that minute, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. So you want to remember those 3 questions. Who is it that's experiencing this challenge? How am I feeling about this challenge? Am I ready to surrender to this challenge? Okay, this is something you can do on your own. You can certainly use this video as a template, right? But again, you're just asking yourself those 3 questions, and when you feel you're ready, you're just going to surrender to it. So, okay, can I surrender to this? Yes. Can I surrender more? Can I surrender more? Can I surrender more? Can I let it all go? Can I discharge this completely? How's it doing? Am I still feeling a little bit more tension there? Am I still feeling a little bit? Okay. Can I surrender more? Can I surrender more deeply? Can I deeply surrender? I keep probing. I keep probing. I keep probing until that feeling of challenge is completely gone. Which means I look inside and it's completely gone. And if there's a little bit there, okay, can I surrender to it? Can I let it go? Can I do it more? Can I surrender to it more? Can I let it all go? Can I let it all go? Can I let it all go? How do I feel? Yeah, it's completely gone. I feel, okay, before you describe it, let's abide. Okay? 60 seconds, 1 minute, deep breath in, deep breath out. Congratulations, you have experienced the light version of the Abidance Method. So I want to encourage everybody here on my YouTube channel, and even if you're tuning into this for the first time, I encourage you to try this. I encourage you to share this video. Okay? This is what's going to completely surrender you to every single challenge you have. Like I said, you want to dive even deeper, right? So your day today, yesterday, last week, last month, all very good. This is just you getting warmed up. You're practicing and you're working together and say, yeah, I've cleaned up everything within the past month. Great. Maybe I want to go back even further, past 2 months, past 3 months. Sure, go for it. But then I want you to go digging into the younger years, right? And don't worry if it's an emotional conflict or if it's a mental trauma. I want you just to look at challenges and remember those 3 questions. Then surrender. Surrender to it completely. You feel that new, fresh, now moment feeling, and you abide there for 1 minute. And what that 1 minute does is it charges you. It expands you. It purifies you so that you feel so incredibly amazing. You feel completely liberated that you want to do this more, and you want to do it more, and you want to do it more. I would say take an hour of your day and just do this, and you're going to feel incredible afterwards. Doesn't matter what the challenge is. As long as you are willing to surrender, the challenge will leave you, because you are realizing that surrender is so incredibly simple. And you're just bringing it down and bring it down, bring it down. It's like a barometer. It's going all the way down. I'm using those probing questions. Can I let it go? Can I let it go more? Can I surrender more? Can I surrender more deeper? And I keep going, and I keep going, and I keep going. Then I go into abidance for 1 minute. And what a wonderful, wonderful, perfect moment that is. Give this a try. Any questions in regard to this video, feel free to visit my website, newearthteachings.com. You can go to the contact page and drop me an email about this if you like. And again, thank you so much for tuning in to the light version of the Abidance Method. More regarding this method is to come around the time of the summer. Infinite love and blessings to you all. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskar, and may it be well with you. Thank you so much for tuning in to New Earth Teachings on YouTube. Don't forget to check out our websites, newearthteachings.com, where you can do private sessions with me, and also etherics.co. And through Etherics, you'll be able to pick up your Healing Code Cards body deck, your mind deck, and your energy deck through Etherics. You will also be able to pick up the Etherbed kit. That is also on Etherics as well. Not to mention that you'll also be able to pick up some apparel and accessories that is also available on Etherics. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next one. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskar, and may it be well with you.